Welcome back to the MVS Podcast. That was pretty good.
Thank you.
All right, hang on. Let me start. Let me get through the full thing. Then you do the point. Okay.
Jeez, okay.
You were too soon.
I know, it was too soon.
All right. Welcome back to the MVS Podcast number 4.
Now? Point, yes.
Point, yes. Yeah, you got
Okay,
it.
that was good.
That was good.
Okay.
Our timing might be a little bit off.
It might, a little bit.
All right. So we got to talk about this week.
Oh, this week, we'll start a football season. It's like, what is that? Mother of victory, pray for us.
That's right.
We're ready to go.
That's right. We got a big week ahead of us. We're still finishing up some school stuff. A couple leagues out there we're still kind of chasing around. But this is definitely a big week for us. We've got the opening weekend, our opening week for football on Thursday. And then Friday, we're rolling into opening week. So thought today we'd talk a little bit about the games that we got covered coming up for this week.
Okay.
So first on the list, we got Western Reserve versus Crestview. So photographer for that game is myself.
Oh, they get the big dog.
Right? So
They get the big dog. Okay.
right? So I'll be at Western Reserve this Thursday night for opening night. Pretty excited about that. What I like about the Western Reserve game, couple things. It's early in the season, so the lighting is going to be pretty good for this game. So as we know, lighting is everything in our world for sure.
It is. And as the season gets later, then it gets dark much earlier.
It does.
And it will start, like, by the time we're, like, in end October, November, I mean, it'll be almost dark when you start.
It will be. So what's kind of cool is we get an extra quarter, maybe 2 quarters of really good sunlight, which allows us to get a faster shutter speed, lower ISO, better quality pictures overall, more cleaner images,
Yes.
So we've got a couple clients we're shooting that game for. Then also we got you Thursday night, Liberty versus JFK.
Right, and I will be there. I'm very excited. At Liberty.
At Liberty, the lights at Liberty look pretty good.
I'm excited. I'm ready to go.
I
I'll let
think
you know.
they might be like top 3, maybe top 4, as far as quality of lights go.
Yeah, it would be McDonald first.
McDonald, South
then
Range,
South Range.
Liberty could be there.
Liberty, and then Canfield's in there. Niles is in there now with good lights.
I would not put Canfield in the top 5 as far as lights go.
Okay.
But Fitch might be up there for top 5 as far as lighting goes.
Right. And we got to find out it's what, Jackson Milton that just got new lights, right?
Jacksonville got new lights.
Because
Can't
they
wait.
were the worst of the worst.
As far as lights go.
Correct.
Yeah. So we're excited to shoot at a Jacksonville game this year to see what those lights are all
Right.
about.
Very exciting games. It's always fun to shoot there, but you're struggling, when it gets dark.
Oh, yeah. And it's a new field for them this year, too. They moved their old field over to the high school and where the soccer field was.
Right.
Beautiful new stadium. I'm sure everybody there's pretty excited about it.
Yeah, it'll be just like when McDonald got their new stadium. I mean, it just changes everything.
It does. So Liberty versus JFK, we've got a couple more clients we're shooting for that game, too, as well. So you're going to have a shot list for that game.
I'll Sharpie it on my arm.
You're going to have to
Yeah,
Sharpie it
I
so you
will.
don't forget the numbers of the kids.
There's so many, right?
All right, so let's see what else we got here. Probably should have brought my glasses.
Who else is shooting Thursday? Just us.
So
two?
Thursday night's just you and me on Thursday night.
Nice, the big dogs.
Just the big dogs.
That's right.
So again, we got Niles Howland playing Thursday night too. We don't have coverage on that game. I was really hoping, Chris's schedule is a little wonky
Right.
for this week, but it is what it is. But so then on Friday night, another big night for us. So we've got Champion versus McDonald
Right, at Champion.
at Champion.
There we go.
Who's the photographer in that game?
I believe. No, it's me. It's me.
It is you.
It's me.
It is
I'm
you.
sure I'm going to call you Friday afternoon and go, where am I at again? I mean,
Don't-
I know it's McDonald. I just don't know where it's at.
Well, it's not McDonald, it's Champion.
Right. I mean, I know McDonald is playing. Well, yeah, I'd show up to the wrong place. That's right. So it doesn't matter if I would know anyway. Okay. You're
That's right. So
You're right.
even though we're there to shoot McDonald, you don't want to think of it as McDonald
Right. We're at Champion.
because you'll show up the wrong place.
That's right. You're right.
For sure. Then we got Kim over at Lowville versus Columbiana. So that's a big one for us this year.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Right? My daughter's alma mater, Lowville Rockets. new account for us this year, Columbiana
Right.
Clippers. So
Right.
pretty excited to cover that game.
Some of the best concession stand food there, with the wedding soup, right?
Yeah, so if you're listening to this, if you're one of our 12 people who are signed up to watch this,
Now, my wife has finally watched one, so it's 13 now.
okay,
Yeah.
all right, 13, okay.
Yeah.
So if you're one of those 13, if you're going to be at the Louisville game this Friday night, make sure you reserve your wedding soup now because they will sell out before halftime. So
You can reserve it and go and get it.
I think so. I don't know.
Oh, there's
I think-
no
I
way.
think you
No,
can call ahead.
No, you do not call ahead. That's no.
I think so.
No, that's crazy.
They have by far, I think it's probably the best concession stands in the whole area. I mean, they've got like cavatelli meatballs, chicken parmesan,
Right,
wedding soup,
right,
for a concession stand.
right. And that's like Niles. Niles has the like Nuckies, the cavatels, and the meatballs and the
Yeah.
sauce. So Niles, they do not have wedding soup that I know of. But
Yeah. Well, how often are you over there trying to get a slice of pie or something?
well, yeah, enough. Like when my parents were still alive and they were going to the game. So this would have been maybe 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Like half a Niles goes just to eat. So I don't know if it's that way for
For-
Lowville or not.
Louisville's the same way. I think Friday night, I think the whole community goes to the football game.
Right.
And it's the sense of just, everybody goes.
Everybody eats. And, there's more people just milling around. And then by the time halftime's over, a lot of people are going home. So,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
All right. So what else we got? We got West Branch versus Canfield.
We're at Canfield?
No, that's going to be at West Branch.
West Branch. Okay.
Yep. So yours truly will be on that game. So I'll be at West Branch Friday night.
Will you give us a concession stand update there? We should do a concession stand report.
Ooh,
That wouldn't be bad.
that's a pretty good idea. So
It
every
is.
week during our podcast, we'll give a concession stand update report on some new things that we find that are pretty tasty, pretty delicious, things that are kind of unique for each little area.
I get it. Yeah.
Right? I
I'm
like
all-
that.
I'm all about that.
A concession stand update. I like that.
I like that.
So West Branch, I've never shot at West Branch before. Believe that or not. Never shot at West
I think
Branch.
I have.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never shot at West Branch, so I'm not sure what or how the lights are at West Branch, but it'll be interesting for sure.
Right.
It's
well,
early in the
like
year.
by the time the fourth quarter comes, but the
Yeah.
first three, every stadium's going to look the same.
That's true. And then what else we have? We have South Range versus Springfield. So we've got Mark Orban over in South Range this week.
All right. That's a good game.
That'll be a really good game. Absolutely. And then, of course, South Range, some of the best lights in the whole area.
Oh, unbelievable.
I mean, you can't go wrong. Everything's going to look great. And I believe Mark's going to be shooting his new 120 to 300,
2.8.
2.8
Who makes that? Is that a Tamron or a
Sigma.
Sigma?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's got the Sigma 120 to 300 f2.8.
Nice.
It's a pretty diverse lens. Gives him a little bit of wide angle, but yet he can zoom in tight.
Right.
You know what I mean? Depending on where he's at. So I know he's excited about that lens
That sounds pretty quality.
for sure. And then we have last game. We got AJ going out at Fitch.
Muscles. We got the muscles going too.
Yeah, Muscles. Muscles will be at Fitch Friday night.
Yes.
Maybe we'll try to get an update from him on
Yeah.
what the
The concessions are.
the concessions are. They do a pretty good job out there too.
Oh, yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
And AJ is probably I guarantee he's the best shape out of all of us.
Who you kidding? You're the eye candy of the group.
You're right. But he is. He's in the prime. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Right.
For sure.
I'm geriatric, 64. You know what I mean? So they say you do pretty good for an old guy. And I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
it's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
You keep us all young around here.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So with football opening up, so now I got my Nikon 70 to 200 in.
Nice.
I got the harness.
You never should have sold your other one.
I should not. I sold it to some guy who
This
tried to
idiot.
make some kind of
This
deal.
old guy, right? This
Right?
old guy that,
Yeah.
64-year-old guy. Yeah.
But when I sold the 7200, I brought in the 135 1.8 to fill that spot.
Which is an awesome lens.
It's by far one of the best lenses I think I own. But the challenge I have with football is it's so heavy and so big when it sits on that camera mount, I'm afraid of it breaking off.
Right.
And with the 70 to 200, it's got that tripod collar
Right. That
So-
you can hook your strap on.
that you can hook the strap to and take some of that weight off, which is, you know what I mean? So it makes it easier to carry that around. So we'll see how it goes. It'll be week one. I'll have 2 cameras on me and
Finally.
see if I can make it to week 2
Yeah,
with 2
you can't
cameras.
beat that 70 to 200. There's nothing sexy about the 70 to 200. It just does a great job, but it doesn't look like the 300 or the 400 2.8, but it's just great.
Yeah, but I am excited to get that 400 back out though. So we got the Z9 back after dropping it from Nikon. We had to send it into Nikon to get fixed, so it came back. We got it fixed. So now that's going
You
to.
spent more on repairs this year than most people do on new gear.
Oh my God, dude, it's not even funny. So I dropped my 600 f4. That cost me $2,600. I dropped my Z9. That cost me $500 to get fixed. And then I just dropped one of my Pro Photo strobes.
B10Xs, right? Or one of
It was a B10X Plus.
Plus.
And of course, that was another $1,000 to
You
get
knocked
fixed.
the plus right out of it, though.
I
It's
did.
no longer plus.
So what is that, like $4,000
That's
just
a
in
lot.
dropped gear?
Yeah.
So, and we have insurance. I should have probably put it on the insurance claim, but I did not. I don't know why. Isn't that the whole point of having insurance?
I would think so.
Yeah.
But, you're always afraid to use your insurance because your insurance rates will either go up or will drop you.
Yeah, we don't want that.
No.
Especially the rate I'm going, I'll be dropped in a
Oh,
heartbeat.
jeez. That's ridiculous. Maybe you should circle back and look at how you're dropping all these things. There could be a lesson to be learned, like a $4,000 lesson to be
There
learned.
is.
Yeah.
Well, there's 2 reasons why I dropped. And so the 600,
You're klutzy.
I got pushed off the sidewalk. You know what I mean? Lost my footing,
By
fell.
what? By a brisk breeze? Did the
Right?
wind blow you
Brisk
off?
breeze.
Yeah, okay.
And then the Pro Photo, we were at a photo shoot and it was outside and I had the umbrella on it. And I knew that I should have probably put weights on the stand and I did not.
Right. I was there and I did not know that it broke. I mean, I knew something fell over, but I did not know it broke. So
Yeah.
you did very good to
hide that?
Yeah, you did. You did. You were crying inside.
I was crying inside. I'm like, please don't let it be broke.
And
So-
it was broke, right? Nothing happened, right?
Yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't flash. So I think a flash is supposed to flash.
Yeah, most of the time. Yeah,
Yeah, unless you're going continuous.
that's right.
Yeah,
But
so-
that's good.
So I guess that's it. We really want to get a chance to maybe sit down and talk a little bit about our opening week here for football.
And we're excited. And now we're going to do our concession stand update. So,
Concession stand update. Looking
Right.
forward to that.
right, because Champion, I don't think I've been to Champion.
You know what? Another thing, I don't think I've ever shot a champion either.
I know. So, well, I'll have to give the update there.
Let's get the update. I'm going to guess there's going to be some pepperoni rolls,
Probably.
maybe some nachos.
Probably going to be some nachos, but there'll be the popcorn.
Yeah.
There'll be hot chocolate, but not yet.
Yeah.
And the popcorn, and they have usually like hot dogs and stuff. So there'll be stuff there.
Yeah. Sometimes they bring in like Chick-fil-A. I don't know if Champion does or not, but sometimes concessions will bring in like.
Niles was bringing in Chick-fil-A for a while, but I don't
Were they?
remember. Yeah, I'm all about Niles since I live there. I gotta know. Yeah.
I got you. All right.
Okay.
Well, we are getting dinged, but all good on our end. Looking forward to opening week this week for the MVS opening week for football.
Very exciting.
And we'll be back here again next week with our update on the concessions. And we'll kind of roll into week 2 and talk about some other things we got going on.
Great. Don't forget to point at us and tag us. You might win a T-shirt, right?
That's right. Go on Instagram, give us the MVS point. Then you're going to do hashtag MVS point and tag Mahoning Valley Sports on Instagram for a chance to win a free T-shirt. That's right.
You mean one like this?
That's right. They can look just like you now.
Nice. Oh,
Right?
yes. All right.
All right. That's it.
See ya.
Let's get it. Boom.